People are so busy being oblivious. They're completely unaware of themselves. For instance, I can't tell you, like, I've been pretty sick. And I've had to ignore that and move on with my, just move on normally. Doesn't matter if I'm sick or not. And people take advantage of that version of me. Could have stayed in bed. Could have gotten the sleep that I needed. But people said that they were going to come over or help me with something, or we were going to do something together. So I got up. And then I waited, and I waited, and I waited. These people are aware that my bed is the only comfortable spot in the house. I don't have a couch. I don't have fluffy chairs. I sit in a lawn chair in my living room to watch TV. Why? Money. These things cost money. As well as these things take up space. As well as they're all synthetic. And I'm trying to remove synthetics from my life, but I don't know if it's possible. So I would sit there, and I wouldn't want to start a project because then I'd have to put it down and get interrupted, and then the day flies by and they message me and they're like, oh, I'm not going to make it. And never mind the fact that they wasted the entire fucking day for me. And people were chronically doing this to me all the time. Next thing you know, a week would go by, a month would go by, years would go by. And that person was still putting me on hold. That person was like, I'll get to them later. Something else came up. Okay, well, I know where your priorities are at. And it's your priority is keeping me waiting for nothing. And so, I question if religion was doing the same thing to me for sure. Because everybody else was. And so now I've resigned. I'll wait for people from my bed. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody for making me get up when I don't feel good. Fuck everybody for making me pretend to feel good so that they could feel good. Fuck people. Then I realized, like, well, do they do this to everybody else? Or just me? I'm guessing they do it to everybody else. And this is why everybody else stopped waiting on them. They got left behind. It's because they kept putting people on hold. And that's what it amounts to. People kept putting me on hold. And I damn near got stuck in time waiting on people. So when it comes to praying to God and Jesus, like, absolutely not. I'm not even talking to God and Jesus as much as I'm relating to them. Gee, now I know why God turned his back on humanity. They weren't going to get around to it. Ever. They kept putting him on hold. Did you really just put God on hold? You're an idiot. Same with Jesus. I talk to them as separate people because that's who they are. They're not one and the same. No different than talking to my daughter does not give me the message if she doesn't relay the message. She's not going to relay the message the same as someone else would. So this is why I believe in going direct. So I absolutely know religion is wrong in telling you you can't talk to God. I know religion is wrong in telling you that you absolutely have to talk to Jesus. They have you worshiping him. Jesus doesn't want to be worshiped. Every time you do that, you put him back on the cross. Energetically, you keep him hanging there, just like people energetically keep me hanging, waiting for them. And so, in this, like, whatever pain humans have to go through to be aware of themselves, it's necessary. Because me, God, and Jesus, we're all tired of your shit. And we want you to start being aware of what you do to other people, keeping them waiting for nothing. What do you know? The return of Christ? That's probably what it is. Paybacks for what you did to me, little bitches. So, I'm someone who's supposedly on their way. This is the shit that makes me lazier than what I am. I'm sitting here waiting. Someone was supposed to come over today. Like days ago, I was supposed to help someone else empty their storage unit. My life is on hold waiting for you idiots to get a clue. Basically. Like, I have plenty of stuff to move on with. I just don't want to be interrupted. And so, I would like to go do my own things. But we are chronically kept in a cycle of waiting, and that's what makes us old and tired. Waiting on other people. I'm waiting for the doctors to do their job. I'm waiting for the government to do their job. I'm waiting. So, after I catch up on sleep, I will be tired of waiting, and I will go do my own thing, because humans just are never going to get it. You're never going to get it. The rapture, if that happens, it's God pulling weeds. Armageddon. The apocalypse, it's parasites. They were under parasitic delusions when they wrote that. So your parasites will be under parasitic delusions when you read it. That's what all that is about. Nobody knows what's real anymore, because everything's fake, everything's synthetic. We've been set up entirely on a fake society. So what's real is whatever you make real. Whatever you make real is what's real. And so, obviously, you can't take synthetic fibers and make them real. You can't take a fake person and make them real. They have to do that on their own. But I'd like to say humans never cease to amaze me, but right now, you never cease to disappoint. And so, I'm going to lay here and pretend humans don't exist. I like people. I want to be around people. And then people go and act like themselves. And I am reminded why I stay separate. Because humans will never... Jesus had to leave because if he stayed, he would have co-enabled you. Enoch had to leave because if he stayed, he would have co-enabled people. Noah, like, all of these things had to come to an end because these leaders, Moses, like all of it, they would have co-enabled people, much like your kings do. Oh, you need a new toy? Oh, you need more alcohol? Oh, you need drugs to be legal? People are idiots. You're sitting around waiting for permission that is never going to come. Never. How do I know? I waited for it too. And then I got tired of waiting. So now, like, I don't need someone's permission to take a nap. What I need is for people to follow through with what they say they're going to do. How many people promise God things? That's what got me into a hot mess. When you're on your deathbed, you say some things. And then when you're living again, you forget you said that or you didn't mean it as much once you're living. So, at Sundance Centerpole, as well as like when I was a kid, like I promised God things that I didn't know if I could follow through with or not. I've at least tried. I've damn near gone crazy trying to hold up my end of the bargain, and I'll bet God saying like, "Girl, go take a nap. Get off your feet. You worked hard your life. Why are you letting those people keep you awake? Why are you letting those people hold you back? Why are you letting those people, why are you giving them so much importance that you're not doing what you want to do?" And my brain says, "You're right. I'm going to go do that." Happy nap time.